Do you ever look at really massively successful people, whether they're entrepreneurs, business people of some kind, athletes, entertainers, anybody that's achieving at the highest levels in the world, and think to yourself, gosh, they must know something that I don't. They probably have a secret strategy that they learned from somebody that passed it on to them, and they never shared it with anyone else. It's really easy to feel like the successful people know something that others just don't have access to know. But in this video, I'm going to share with you the extremely simple yet powerful success strategy. Can I even call it a genius success strategy that I learned from Pitbull, yes, the rapper Pitbull, at an event several years ago where he spoke on stage in front of 6,000 people. And he shared this simple story and concept that has stuck with me and that I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Why? Because it's real and it's something so simple that it's so easy to pass over. It's really easy to feel like, well, if it's so simple, then everyone would know it and everyone would do it. Too many people hear this really simple piece of wisdom and then don't follow through on it because it's disguised in this thing called work and effort. And truthfully, you don't get a lot of payoff going down this path with this specific strategy until you get a big payoff from using this specific strategy. So let me share with you what I heard from Pitbull several years ago as he was on stage in front of these 6,000 people sharing this amazing wisdom. He shared a story about how he actually got his name Pitbull, or how he came up with the name Pitbull that he was going to go with as his stage name. And he shared how his very first time when he was put in front of a massive audience, there was 10,000 people that he was going to be rapping in front of. And he was so nervous that he drank an entire bottle of hard alcohol. And he said by the time he got on stage, he was so intoxicated from drinking the alcohol that his words were slurred. Like he literally could not produce words. He got out there and he was trying to speak. He thought he was rapping, but it really didn't come out as anything. Nothing could be understood by anyone who was there. He said it was the worst thing he had ever done and it absolutely could have ended his career. But he made this simple decision. No matter what happened, he refused to quit. And in fact, he came up with the name Pitbull because he said Pitbulls were too stupid to lose. The point he was making was like, this particular animal just refused to quit because they didn't know that they could quit. And his mindset was, well, gosh, I'm taking on this mindset that I'm just going to never freaking quit no matter what happens. Even if things come against me and challenges come my way, obstacles confront me, that most people would say, you got to quit. Why are you still going? What are you doing? This doesn't make sense. This is stupid. No matter what came up against him, he decided, he committed to relentless pursuit of the dreams that he had. Now you've got to ask yourself, the dreams that you have, are you relentlessly pursuing them? Have you decided that no matter what obstacles you face, no matter what challenges come up against you, that you will just keep going, that you will refuse to quit, that you will use this genius strategy to never quit? And if you truly listen to some of the most successful high achievers on the face of the planet, their best success advice is never quit. Have you ever heard someone say that? Whether they're a Super Bowl winning championship athlete, or they're a rock star entertainer, or they're a movie star, or they're a business person, or an entrepreneur that built a massively successful business, they will say something along the lines of, I just never quit. I just kept going. And my friend, it is the simplest, yet most genius advice and wisdom that any of us who are big dreamers, who have massive goals, who want to do extraordinary things in this world, we need to take it on for ourselves. Just never quit. Refuse to give up and you will achieve your goals. And the reason I thought about this to put into format of this video is recently I've been thinking about my goal, my mission of doing a daily video every single day in 2022. And I keep thinking to myself, I'll do it for a year and then see how things go. But that is really not great thinking, because if I truly believe in what I'm building into, it doesn't matter if it's going to take a year or 5 or 20. If I believe in the value that I'm creating here, if I believe that what I'm doing means something in the world and can make a difference, then I'm not going to just do it for a year and see what happens. I'm going to keep freaking going and never, ever quit. If you truly believe in what you're creating, if you truly believe in the value that you're giving through the work that you do, then you can never quit. You owe it to you. You owe it to your current self. You owe it to your future self. You owe it to the people that you can reach now and years down the road to decide to have this genius attitude, this genius mindset, to use this genius success strategy to say, no matter what obstacles come my way, I refuse to quit. I will never quit. I will keep going. I don't care if it takes me a year or 10 years or 30 years. I believe in what I'm going after, and I will just keep going. And I know it sounds so simple, and you're probably thinking to yourself, JJ, you keep saying the same thing. Don't quit, don't quit, don't quit. I never give up. I'll never quit. I'll just keep going. You got to say this to yourself every single day too. If you've got big dreams, if you're driven, if you're ambitious, you have to decide that you will not quit, that you will just keep going. And then you got to say it to yourself every single day, over and over and over again. You've got to feed your mind this mantra. I will not quit. I refuse to quit. I will keep going. No matter what challenges and obstacles, I will keep going. And if you're telling yourself right now that you'll test it out for a year, or you'll see what happens over the next 6 months, or maybe in 17 months you'll decide if it's worth going after or not, then you're not truly committed, and you don't truly have a dream that really inspires you. You're not truly on a mission with the work that you're doing, and that's okay. This is not a knock or a judgment, but this is to say that if you truly have a mission that's meaningful to you and will create great value in the world, then you got to make a decision. Is it a mission that you're absolutely fully committed to? And if you are, then you've got to make the second decision, which is never, ever quit. My friend, if you're going after something big, if you believe that what you're doing is worth the effort, that the payoff is worth the pain, that you can create great value in this world for more people and for yourself and your family and the community that you live in with the work that you're doing, then you cannot quit. You must refuse to give up no matter what obstacles you face. Just keep going, and to continue to stay encouraged and inspired, go and watch this video next and just keep going.